Well, it's checkmate time for Le'Veon Bell and others as the 2-week window to franchise tag players opens up today. And on the NFL calendar, the scouting combine starts on February 27th, so we're just about a week away. And free agency begins on March 14th, about 3 weeks from now. But before then, teams will try to keep their key players with the franchise tag. Here's our Michelle Steele with Bell at the Pro Bowl.
I think we're a lot closer, this year at this point of the season or at this point of the offseason rather than last year, and I'm confident, like I said, both sides we've been, happy with the progression we've been doing, and I'm excited. The running back position, it kind of gets overlooked. The market is really down, and I feel like I'm a player who can, kind of set it right, at least start bringing it back in the right direction. So, and obviously I want to be happy for myself and a number that I'm happy with.
All right, back here in studio, Dan Graziano, Louis Riddick, and Bill Pulley, and I'm Diana Rossini. So, guys, you just heard Bell. It was just a few weeks ago when he gave those remarks to our Michelle Steele. I first just want to get your reaction when a player's in that situation in terms of how he answered that question. Bill, what did it sound like to you?
It sounded okay. I mean, he talked about resetting the running back market. I think that's probably his agent speaking through him. That's fine. No problem. It's not going to enter the discussion. But it's okay to say it. Where the rubber hits the road is in the negotiations. And it sounded a little bit like they had made some progress. So that's a good thing if you're a Steeler fan.
So you say him setting the market the organization doesn't care about that. That's your point.
I do not. And if I wouldn't speak about it with an agent.
Well, I think he's already going to set the market. I mean, he's going to be the highest paid running back.
Yeah.
Is it going to be at a number commensurate with what he thinks it should be, given the fact that he thinks he's such a unique weapon, which he is? But to use that phrase, and I know Mike Tomlin used that phrase, where the rubber meets the road is where's the rubber for both of your tires going to meet the road together? And they can't just blow the running back market to smithereens because Le'Veon wants it to be. It just doesn't work like that. They have to do the best deal within the parameters of what is best for the club because they have other things to do about this football team still. And I know Le'Veon's trying to maximize cash to himself. Of course he should. He knows the position he plays. He knows the injuries that he's gone through. He knows what he's had to come back from. So, of course, he's going to sit here and he's going to posture the way he's going to posture. The Steelers are going to be quiet and trying to just do it the way that they have always done it. He's going to get paid handsomely if he wants to accept it. Or he'll play on that tag, or he won't play on the tag, and he'll give up all the money.
Yeah, the crux of the issue is not resetting the running back market. It's by how much.
Right.
His franchise number this past year already reset the market. It was over $12 million. And the next highest paid running back, as we mentioned earlier, Devontae Freeman, $8.25. Maybe David Johnson gets a deal done, an extension done in the meantime that goes past Devontae Freeman, but it's not going to go past by $4 or $5 million a year. And Bell's franchise tag is going to be $14.5 million. That is significant. That's almost 50% higher than the next highest paid running back. He's resetting the market by doing nothing.
Right.
And the argument that the agent would make is, and this is the number that the agent I'm sure is pushing for, he's going toward AB's number because he's going to say, look, this guy contributes as much, both running and passing, as AB. He's got a little bit of an argument. The franchise tag takes him almost there. So it seems to me that there's a room here, as long as you're reasonable within those parameters, to get a deal done. And it sounded as though they were on the right track. I know the Steelers would love to get him signed. They just can't do a contract that's going to reverberate throughout the organization. So that's where his side, Le'Veon's side, has to give a little bit.
Yeah. And, Lou made that point earlier in the show that they need that money to fix that defense, to fix that secondary, which could be the reason why they're going to hold it.
And you know what? As much as Le'Veon has a case for saying, look, when we reset this offense, whenever we get in trouble, they come to me. They give the ball to me. They run me into the ground. I'm the one pounding the ball between the tackles. They don't start throwing it around. They say, hey, okay, look, can you get those 4 yards, those 6 yards, make it 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3? Can I do it? But the club is going to say, there's a different level of risk between paying you and paying AB.
Yep.
Okay? One, we've already seen it by your injuries, by your availability, and two, by nature of the position. That's where the negotiation is fascinating to me, is how much. That's what you said. How much does he reset the market by?
All right, so that's one running back situation. It's to be decided at this point. But another running back in Tampa Bay, of course, two-time Pro Bowl, Doug Martin, was released today, and he released this statement on Twitter. He said, "Today was bittersweet. I hate to leave my teammates when there is still work to be done, but I respect the organization's decision. I'm in the best shape of my life physically and mentally, and my best football is ahead of me. I look forward to the next stage of my career while wishing everyone in Tampa Bay the very best."